And hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, Jonathan, once again bringing you my other review, and this is for DC's Legends of Tomorrow Season 2, Episode 12, the year 3000 and Camelot, or vice versa if you want to switch it around. Cool episode, I gotta say, very cool episode. I like the idea of these guys going back into different time zones, whether it be the Western, World War II, World War One. And in this time we got to see some night action. That was pretty fun. I mean, Camelot, King Arthur, the Round Table, it doesn't get any better than that. I mean, it makes sense too because obviously there's a new King Arthur movie coming out from Warner Brothers. I believe it's Warner Brothers. And it makes sense to advertise, have the superheroes have some fun in Camelot as well. So you have the team obviously still on the search for the Spear of Destiny, trying to keep it away from the hands of Rip and of course the Legion of Doom. They still don't understand why is Rip doing this to them. Maybe it's mind control, maybe they just changed his memory to make him believe that he's always been a part of the Legion. Who knows? But like I said, very cool episode and very weird twist because obviously in this episode we find out that some of the spirit pieces are being guarded by the Justice Society of America. I mean, we got to see Star Spangled Girl, or Star Girl, what I like to call her, much easier to say. She's pretending to be Merlin, which makes sense, because she has the glowing staff, so magic, obviously. So they go to Camelot to basically get the final piece, or the main piece, which is the top part. So obviously the Legion of Doom is already there. They pose themselves as Black Knights, and stuff goes down. Like I said, I enjoyed it for what it was. It was a fun episode. It gets very complicated. It's not exactly complicated where you watch this and then you watch Flash and the whole timeline changes, because in this they're outside of time. So when they change something, it can become a part of history and probably won't affect the regular DC TVU as much. Little things here or there, if they pop up in a book somewhere in the future, it's not really going to do anything. I'll just be history, And then you got some cool stuff in here. You got Ray literally making a lightsaber out of a sword. Yeah, literally. He made a lightsaber, people. I mean, not exactly a lightsaber, but pretty much a sword that's made of light. He uses this Iron Man hand, like I like to call that, because that's the same thing. Every time I hear that thing go on, it's like it reminds me of Iron Man, but different cool way. But still, it was pretty funny. He basically holds it, and the sword lights up with electricity. So that was pretty cool how he was swinging that thing around. And of course, you have Nate not believing in the whole damn thing because he's like, wow, the whole medieval time is very different from what storytellers told about King Arthur, the Sword and the Stone, and all that stuff. So, like I said, cool episode. Rip, man, that dude is just badass. I mean, he's hardcore. Even as a good guy or even a bad guy, that dude just, I don't know what's wrong with him. Because in the beginning of this episode, he goes and finds one of the other members of the Justice Society, literally kills him just for a piece of the spirit. Dude's sick, crazy. I mean, I don't know if there's any hope for him to return to the good side, but yeah, it doesn't look good anymore. I mean, from Jackson to everybody not believing him anymore, and then you have moments where they literally took control of King Arthur and his team just so they could have a war. That was pretty fun to see. And then you had Ray leading the charge. He got knighted as Sir Palmer of Ray. That was pretty cool. It was a cool episode. I enjoyed it. Many negatives about this episode I can think of. I don't know, maybe some pacing issues. Some points of the episode was kind of slow. And the CG, like I said, it was kind of it wasn't great CG and it wasn't bad. It was better than what I thought it was. And then it was better than what Flash gave us, because I don't know what Flash was thinking. That was some weird CGI. But at least the CGI was okay. It was expected to see, a low-budget TV show. They try to make it low-budget, even though it looks like a big-budget show. And, yeah, but, you should expect a big-budget show to have a better CGI. But, what can you do? like I said, certain shots, it's just certain shots where the CG, I'm like, they could have done better with that one, you know? Made it look a little bit more better. But what can you do? It's just TV show. It's not exactly going to be perfect. But I still enjoyed the episode. It was fun, and they finally caught Rip, or so they thought, because at the end of this episode, you think, you know, nobody's going to listen to him, but who listens to him out of all of them? Gillian. Gillian, obviously, is a robot and the voice of the ship. And stuff is going to go down, I think, in in 2 weeks, I believe. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what just happens next. I mean, maybe the team is gonna. This is my guessing, but maybe the team uses the spear to go back in time, just so they can get Rip back, the good Rip, and maybe all that shit that he did, all the killing that he did will go away. Who knows? But that's just a guess. Or maybe the Legion of Doom will do something with it, and it'll affect Arrow, and it'll affect the Flash as well. But what can you do? Let's see what happens. We got a couple more episodes left until the season finale, so keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully it continues to be pretty good. So far, this whole season has been very fun. I enjoying it. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about the season, and are you looking forward to seeing more? Take a guess what's gonna happen next. Thank you and have a good day.